Yo, what's going on? You know who it is, your favorite builder duelist, Mr. Omar, back at it again with some very great news. Uh, I went to my locals today. I ran Springans. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. With all the hard work, all the hard dedication, I finally made to that first place. Now, I'm going to let you know, the deck has highly performed once again. But this time around, the side deck came in the clutch. For all those good side decking needs, yes indeed. I'm definitely going to tell you my matchups. I defeated Cashier with Springans, yes indeed. Lost one round, won the next two with the help of the side deck. I fought on two of those. I even beat Soul Sword, neck and neck, very beautiful. I also want to let you know that this deck is explosive now. I came, I saw, and I conquered. I just want to let you know the Springans deck has definitely highly has performed, and I'm very excited on how I did. It was a 4-round match, and once again, like I told you, with the hard work and the dedication, the deck highly performed. So before I get into this, we're going to have a discussion about the deck on the things I liked, the things I didn't like, some changes that I'm going to make to the deck to only make it better, because in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, you definitely have to elevate yourself. So y'all get ready to take a trip with your favorite bearded and duelist, Mr. Omar. Yes, indeed, we made that first place. Let's get it. Yes, indeed, we're going to start the deck off different this time. We're starting off with the side deck. Barricade Clutch is Cosmic Cyclone, 3 copies. 3 copies of Dark Ruler No More. 3 copies of Book of Eclipse. This card came in the clutch. It definitely helped me reset the field and also helped me break boards. The highly anticipated Anti-Spell Fragrance. Running 3 of these definitely hurt my opponent, especially going first and setting this card. My opponent was not able to Droplets me, Dark Ruler me, Regeki me, Lightning Storm me. Just know, I even had one player tell me, because of players like me, this card is going to get banned. Definitely beneficial, Dimension Barrier. Definitely just hurting those Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, and Pendulum decks. It's okay for me to do it, but it's not okay for my opponent. And the last of my extra deck, well, not my extra deck, but my side deck, there can only be one. Putting on a Springans or a Merrymaker or a gigantic Captain Sargus and having one on the field to hinder my opponent so they can't special summon on me definitely was a game changer in helping me go in first place. Yes, indeed. Now, running by my side deck, that was definitely beneficial to me. That was the main reason I was able to go first place, because without this side deck, I definitely would have got walloped, especially by Cashier. That deck is brutal. It really is. And with the help of the Galaxy Cyclone to banish the field card, was very beneficial to me. Also, having the anti-spell fragrance, my opponents not being able to activate those spells, especially when I play going first, it definitely just shut them completely off, especially with me being able to activate mine on the field. Another good tech that I really enjoyed was the Book of Eclipse. Hey, your opponent may be able to draw some cards, but to flip everything face down with no effects to negate or disrupt was very beneficial in helping me succeed in this first place target. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the impactful of my spell lineup. Let's get it. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go with the spells. We're playing the 1 copy of Branded High Spirit, the 1 copy of Terraforming, the 2 copies of Trade In to definitely just help me get and have a good time with going with the draw speed because I play love weights. Yes, 2 copies, not 1, but 2 copies of triple talents. Like I said, I love this card. A lot of my opponents kept disrupting me. Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Winter Cherries, and I was able to just capitalize and plus. I'm very happy that I taken these 2 cards and changed up the deck. We have 2 copies of Sprite Smasher. And what I love about this card, once again, a card that has Springans in its name. It can be spell, magic, or monster in the graveyard or in the hand. You can banish it and special summon the Springans or Therion monster. Very powerful tech. 1 copy of Springans Booty, but I might bump this up to 2 because it's most inevitable to get the Great Sea Sand of the Gold Gandora. And my main beneficiary card, Springans Tally Ho. Yes indeed, this card came in clutch. It was able to allow me to go into so many plays by just detaching materials. Springans Watch is also a good pluser for me because by me having Great Sea Sand of the Gold Gandora field card on the field, I'm definitely able to use the secondary effect. And that is add 1 Springans from the deck to the hand, and then sending 1 Springans to the graveyard. So it definitely was a clutch that I was able to plus 2 cards of. It has your built-in Rhoda and Foolish Burial. And the main combo piece of the deck, Great Sea Sand of the Gold Gandora. Can't go wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very proud of this. And yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Springans Pedor, 1 copy. 2 copies of Springans Braga, 2 copies of Springans Captain Sargus, 2 copies of Springans Kit, not 1, not 2, but 3 copies of Springans Brother. The synergy of this card with Rocky and Kit to be able to just bring back Springans monsters that's in the graveyard is a very beautiful thing. And my main one of the deck, Springans Rocky. So many combo plays that I enjoy with this card when it's normal or special summon to just replenish your hand. So it's always a beautiful thing. Then we're gonna go on to the most impactful cards that I added in on this first place deck. Not 1 but 2 Ash Blossoms. Those pesky adding cards, Pot of Desires, Pot of Extravagance. We just stop it, we say no. Also getting over big boss monsters like your Mech Knight, Afromax. Tributing him off was more than just a pleasure to me, being able to get over big boss monsters. Also cut back, so I'm only running 1 Supreme Servant of the Gold Gandora. Still have my 2 copies of the Theory King Regulus. And also I just want to add, you have Therion Regulus in the graveyard and you equip Therion Regulus to another one, this card becomes 3800 attack. So it's a very beautiful thing. And most impactful was the Nibiru of the Prime Being. This card allowed me to just go off and combo off. Opponent never see what happened, especially when they disrespected this card. In my trap lineup, this time I cut it down. Trap lineup, Infinite Impermanence, 1 copy. 1 copy of Evenly Match, because most of these cards could just combo off and then it will go through a battle phase. And the last trap card, Underrated, Barrage Blast. And what I love about this card, I can detach from any XYZ machine monster and pop cards on the field. On top of that, it definitely has the built-in graveyard damage effect. By bashing this card and XYZ inflict damage equal to 200. So it definitely was beneficial when I banished my extra deck monster like Gigantic Saggers or Spring Explorer Ship or Merrymaker to just seal their fate. And we're definitely going to start with our fusions. The 2 Iron Dash copies, definitely impactful. The Springans Explorer Ship, 2 copies of Gigantic champion Sargus, which he truly is a champion and live up to his name. Springans Merrymaker, definitely one of my favorites. Able to just foolish bury or send cards to the graveyard. My OT Care, I love this card. Numeron Dragon. Hope Harbinger. Number 97. Baguska was very clutch. First turn, you may not get those impactful hands, but first turn, Baguska can slow down your opponent so you can kind of build back up your hand. Abyss Dweller. Man, I hindered my opponent so bad by stopping those graveyard effects, and plus it's a lingering effect even if the card gets destroyed. Snatching cards from the top of their deck was definitely a pleasure during the standby phase, so I definitely enjoyed Time Thief Redoer. And the last and final piece, King of the Feral Imp. And what I love about this card, it was able to grab me my favorite Serpent of the Gold Gandora. By detaching one, I can add one reptile. So that's how I was able to go into my beneficial rank plays. Yes, indeed. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes this video. Like, share, subscribe. I just want to tell you that it was definitely a pressure going first place this time. It took me some times to get there, but hey, Springans players, we're here now. We have definitely sealed the mark. I have more other decks that I'm going to do and improve, but I want to prove a point with this deck that it was underrated. People count this deck out, but with hard work and dedication, I was able to go first place. So, like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to always reply. Y'all stay blessed. You know who it is, your favorite guy. Peace.